Yeah,
I had seen that.
well, I actually got the a deed for Tanasca, Brownsville to somebody else or to them. I can't remember, but I'll send it to you so you get check it out. Good
Pero
morning.
parece que it's under several names or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you again. I didn't
Es,
understand it,
es
but
que como yo andaba haciendo research, andaba buscando acres para un cliente mío por allá porque me pidió en aquella área, pues oyes, pues I ran into it y eran una tierra. Before Tanasca eran puros políticos, papá.
yeah.
Con eso te digo todo.
Oh yeah. Hey, and
I'm going to Colorado.
Colorado.
I'm flying into Colorado right now. I mean, I'm flying into Houston and from Houston to Colorado.
I guess what? Forget about it.
But it would be interesting to talk about that Tanasca property.
Oh,
Porque entonces
we're actually on
that
live.
brings taxpayers
Yeah,
our life.
yeah, we're not. But it is interesting. And
Oh my
I,
God.
I was talking to Kathy right now and sharing that I received some warranty deeds and some. Hey,
My family, we're all going to Colorado.
qué padre. Warranty deed.
Sí.
I found a warranty deed and I found some information, and I'm going to send it to Kathy because, this is part of the thing that I was mentioning yesterday. There's a lot of these things that I don't understand because it's not my expertise. Not that I have many expertises, but there's just things that I don't understand. So when I got these, when I got the warranty deeds, I said, "Yeah, I got to send them to Kathy because that's what Kathy deals with. So she is going to do the research."
Look
But
into it. Oh, yes, you better believe it.
well, again, it's one of those Trey Mendes's tricks. There's a property that county jail was placed under an LLC and some couple other stuff.
But you know what? I ran into this property a year ago because a year ago, this client of mine was looking for property in that area. And you'd be surprised within that area, there's other acreage that there's a lot of leaders that own acres in that area.
But
Just when they found out that the expansion of 510, 511, the growth, you name it,
yeah,
you know. But I did see Tanasca, a tract of land or property under Tanasca.
well, that's one of the things that someone made mention, and they're supposed to send me some more warranty deeds today. Someone made mention some time ago. They said that's what y'all have to look at the right of ways. You got to look at who's buying all the property around these things, because that was one of the big things with a bridge to nowhere. Again, the bridge to nowhere. All of a sudden, all these politicos were buying the property all the way around it, and the
Mm-hmm.
bridge never came to be. But it seems like every single time that there's going to be like one of these industrial parks that they make, me dice la raza, go back and look at who paid for the land, who sold the land, who bought the land,
Who
and
purchased it?
who purchased
Mm-hmm.
it, and who has the land around it, because that's what makes a killing. That's what makes the money. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting in regards to finding out uh, what the properties Tanaska bought, who was in it with them, and how they connected back to this mayor, or former mayor, and to anybody else. It's a little clique. It's that little cliquita that have their hands in everything.
And it's so unfortunate because at the same time, they really don't buy it for a lot. Their purchase price is a lot less for what they're gonna give it worth. The net worth as they develop and they know what's coming in around the area. But I'm gonna tell you, if I was to do a map of where Tanasca is and the surrounding acreage, you're gonna realize, wow, all these people are or have been or are affiliated or within politics, current elected positions. And so it's so sad, because um, the property owners, well, they go up to them and they create an LLC or they send somebody else, um, because the owner doesn't know who the LLC is. They have the right to ask who they're selling it to,
Yeah,
but if they just approach them directly, then it's so unfortunate because they have no representation. That's why people say, why use realtors? Because you're honest. re- we take an oath, and all realtors are to represent their client, either the seller or the buyer. That is just the way it needs to be. But people take it for granted, say, why do I need a realtor? Well, that's why. Because if your realtor was to be representing you and they find out who's buying, they're going to tell their client, hey, you're not selling it at a good price. You're selling it low. Look who's buying it, and it's unfortunate. Anyway,
it is
but
unfortunate.
I think we need to figure out that task and get to the bottom of it, and then grab a hold of that and backtrack everything, you know?
One of the things that I received yesterday, and again, I and I didn't receive it yesterday. I actually received it. I received it 2 days ago. I actually got it in the mail, and I was amazed. But it's this big old spiel on how a lot of people inside PUB are now going to start to talk about all the corruption that goes on at PUB, and it's a little bit about the same as what happens at the county, Cameron County, and at BISD. The compadre system where hey, vamos a ocupar a estos. Let's make up jobs for the special donors and stuff, jobs that should not even exist. Let me see. Let's go to the comments. Didn't Papaya Head buy the land from Tony Martinez? Yeah, I think he leases a lot of the property from Tony Martinez because they keep it all in their same little group. It's always about the property for some reason. And again, se la pasan uno tras otro, tras otro, para otro. And it's just what's very unfortunate. Have people seen people to start my way to go vote? Good way to start the day. Love you, Baba. Thanks. Hector is one of the champions for taking people out to vote every day, every day, every day.
Hey, I took 15 people last week,
Yeah, that's what we need.
and then I'm going to be still calling people and bugging them, making sure that they voted. So believe
Yeah,
me, I might be gone, but I'm going to be, you know, following up.
yeah, I do the same. Despite the fact that I do have to work, I did spend yesterday, Thursday at the American consulate in Mexico City. We still got to work, and
That's right.
but let me tell you, still communicating every day, and I appreciate. We all have to do our part, and this is one of the things that I've shared with some folks where they say, "Well, that's what we want you to do." This, and we're like, well, we all got to do our part, and a lot of it has to fit within each of our wheelhouses. And Hector is just amazing. I mean, I actually ran into Hector at the courthouse, at the library, while he was taking this truck full of people to vote.
You, you know, my mom, my mom took two of her sisters then to vote. So, it's just everybody's got to do their part.
Everyone's got to do their part. Good morning. Good morning. They were sold for $10. Yeah. Well, that's that on a warranty deed. That's like a set fixture, no? The $10 price. Why is it? Why is that, Kathy? Why does the warranty deed have that? Because I've seen it on several.
Well,
$10.
well, a lot of it, it's just like showing that they don't want really. First of all, in the state of Texas, you can't disclose what the property really sold for. You can't. That is one thing that we're not allowed until it's already into the MLS system once we put it out there. But let's say that I go under contract. For instance, let's say somebody's buying Tanasca and somebody asks me, okay, so what are they paying for it? I can't tell you. So they just go ahead and they just put that price so you don't know what it actually, you know, was sold for or purchased for.
So like on warranty deed, that's just a set figure.
Yeah. hmm Sometimes
Hmm.
they put either 10 or $1, 1 or 10.
Wow.
That's what they
I
put.
think I've actually seen some that say gifted,
Gifted,
if it
gifted,
free
or deeded.
family or something.
hmm or deeded.
Okay.
Yeah, gifted or deeded. hmm
Good morning. You see, you always ask the experts. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Ratas are always being ratas. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's bad. We have a lot of those. Beto Santam, look. Hola, Beto. Hola, Juan. Good morning. Unfortunately, the corruption is in every facet of government programs. Well, it shouldn't be. There should be checks and balances put in place that prevent these types of things from happening. But the problem is who picks the checks and balances. That's the problem. Because let me say, if you've got, and let's say PUB, you've got the city commission who's supposed to oversee PUB, but the city commission, they handpick the people that are going to be placed on PUB, and then everything goes to crap because,
Oh,
go, go.
as as a matter of fact, well, aren't these people supposed to apply and then they select them, they submit, because apparently the city, if you want to be on a board or on a committee, you have to submit, the information, your personal information, why, what have you done for the community, and then they select you. I guess that's the way no, but they don't really select. They have their people that they want to put on there already.
Maybe that's another one of those things that can be placed on the charter. How board appointments are made, you know, because
I agree.
it it's it's not benefiting the city of Brownsville. The grand trancerías and ratas that have happened to the city of Brownsville, again, guys, have come from the boards and the committees and these individuals. It's all a raterio. We had United Brownsville, uh, we had Imagine Brownsville, uh, we have BCIC that we all know is a petty cash little organization for the corrupt political machine because they mishandled the Elon money. They mishandled all government funds that have come to them, and they've kept them for themselves. And that's what's unfortunate. I mean, but who's going to oversee them when the ones that are benefiting are sitting on the commission who placed them there in the first place? So it all just goes around, but it benefits them, that little circle. You know, it doesn't benefit Brownsville as a whole. And that's the problem. That's one of the reasons, Kathy, that people don't want to come to build in Brownsville, don't want to open business in Brownsville. They would rather go all the way to McAllen, Edinburgh, anywhere other, but they're not coming to Brownsville.
And I totally agree with you. I've seen it in my profession.
Going to vote today. All right, David. Agreed. What's your stance on veterans since aren't one? What's your stand on veterans since I'm not one? Let me tell you, I have a great deal of respect for our military, and let me say, I am very, very. I try my best to be as patriotic as possible. You know, I have my backdrop, and I've never changed it since we started the show. Well, not since we started the show, but once we got into the studio, because I think that respecting the flag, respecting the individuals who gave their lives, uh, so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have. Mm, yeah, what more do you think to say?
I totally agree with you. They ultimate sacrifice of their lives. We
Yeah.
should really honor them and respect them, and just just give them a hand when they need it, and always thank them. Always thank them.
So you think Tony Martinez used money from Ratanasca to buy land, or he is just a millionaire? No, he was a millionaire before Tanasca. He probably became more of a millionaire after Tanasca. PUB owns a lot of land on 511, like around the 511 yard, and that large piece of land across the yard on the other side of 511 where the grass is always cut. Basic real estate classes, bro. Well, again, it's not my expertise. That's why I hang out with people that are experts. And anything dealing with real estate, Kathy's the expert. Have you found your
I've
seat
been
already?
doing it for 20 years.
¿Ya encontraste el asiento en el avión?
Ya estoy en el avión, amigo. So excited. I'm getting away for vacation. Need one so bad.
Good job. It's very necessary. Ask her if they can disclose if there was a murder at the property. Uh,
Yikes. What,
I
where
don't.
did that come from?
Yeah, I don't know much about that. Corruption is also in free media, like this. Whose checks and balances your words, bro? Gente. Okay. My niece is here with me and her mother. She is from Cortez, Colorado. Oh, you're going to Colorado? What city?
Hold on, let me check and see. It's one of those resorts out there. Hold on. We're going to Beaver Creek. Beaver
Beaver
Creek.
Creek, Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, Beaver Creek, Colorado. Mhm.
Well, we were talking about Colorado last night. How smoking pot is legal in Colorado.
I'm gonna be enjoying 30-degree weather.
Smoking pot is legal all in Colorado, right?
Yes, it is. I don't smoke pot.
I don't either. But if I go to Colorado, you better believe I'm going to smoke some pot
Hey, you
because
don't need to smoke and you can smell it as you're walking.
see, is that bad?
Yes, it's like California.
It's gonna feel like being in
Um,
Brazil.
yeah. That's what I like about Texas. We still have law and order.
The can. The people should be voted in by the people. You know, maybe that'd be an interesting thing to consider. These boards that are the money boards, maybe there should be something in play where they need to get elected in or voted in. I just don't know. Limit people to being only on one board will stop a lot of this rata crap. Yeah, well, supposedly, I mean, there were some individuals. Look, uh, I think Commissioner Los Santos once mentioned that he was on 5 different boards. Guys, that's crazy. And again, I don't see how one person can serve 5 different boards.
I'm
But
with you. I don't
but
understand. I don't
yeah,
understand how they can be so many damn boards.
yeah. But
I mean,
the other question is, there's nobody else in the city of Brownsville, and I asked him, Commissioner Santos this. There's nobody else in the other here in Brownsville that can serve on the other 4 boards. That you need the same person on a bunch of boards.
and the sad part, Erasmo, is that I've noticed is that they're the same group cycling to different, the boards, just going around and around and around. Guys, there's so many of us that would like to be there. Just give us an invite. I mean, I know that I'm super busy. I know that you yourself, Erasmo, are also
True.
busy, and sometimes these boards hold you from serving, um, from traveling.
Yeah, find somebody else. All Democratic-run counties are suffering the same. I would say so.
The board to making a difference.
Yeah, they can't even use the word corruption. They can't use corruption. We're the only ones. It was not taught in books, schools, or by government. Make them use the word. So will Trevino get a cell near Sylvia? I'm hoping. Hey Jude. Oh, I got a meeting call from Matamoros. It's too quick because Kathy needs to fly away and I need to go to Matamoros. So if people don't want to come to Brownsville, no business, who owns all the car washes that are? That's a good question. ¿Puro lavadero?
Lavadero y lavadero. Lavadero de
Dinero. They use the property exhibitions help. I think that
it's
they use property tax evictions help trying to deal among other. Right, maybe. Kathy, have a great flight.
thank you. See you
Guys, have
guys. Enjoy
a
your
great
weekend.
day. We'll see y'all next week. When are y'all coming back, Kathy?
Uh Tuesday, Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday, guys. Stay safe. Guys, have a safe trip. Enjoy Colorado,
Thanks. Keep
guys.
pushing for those votes. Bye.
Yeah, have a great day. Social distance, becoming having guys doing that. Guys, be good to each other. Have a great weekend. God bless.